Imagine waking up one morning and finding a mysterious envelope with a wax seal waiting for you. You open it and your heart skips a beat. It's your acceptance letter to Hogwarts. But what happens next? Would you board the Hogwarts Express? Which house would you end up in? And most importantly, would you survive your first year at the most magical school in the world? Let's find out. It's just another normal morning. You wake up groggy, still half asleep, and something feels off. There's an envelope on your desk that definitely wasn't there when you went to bed. Thick parchment, elegant emerald green ink, and a wax seal featuring a badger, eagle, lion, and snake entwined around a giant H. You rub your eyes, this has to be a joke. But something inside tells you it isn't. Hands trembling, you tear it open. And there it is, the words that will change your life forever. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Your mind races. Is this real? Magic is real? What does this even mean? But before you have time to process, there's a sudden knock at the door. Someone is here to explain everything. Standing at your doorstep is a strange-looking person. Maybe it's a witch with wild robes and a pointed hat, or a wizard with half-moon glasses and a long cloak. Perhaps it's even Hagrid himself, towering over you with a booming, "You're a wizard in your name." They explain everything. Magic is real, Hogwarts is real, and you are about to join it. The disbelief lingers, but deep down, something about this just feels right. Then comes the next question. How do you get ready for this new life? Before school starts, you need supplies, and there's only one place to get them: Diagon Alley. Your escort taps a few bricks behind the leaky cauldron, and suddenly the wall disappears, revealing a bustling street filled with witches, wizards, and magic beyond your wildest dreams. Your first stop? Ollivander's. The shop is old, dusty, and packed from floor to ceiling with wand boxes. An elderly man with piercing eyes watches you as you enter. "Ah, I was wondering when you'd arrive," he says. He hands you a wand. Nothing happens. Then another. Still nothing. But then, as soon as your fingers close around the third one, sparks shoot from the tip, and a warm sensation spreads through your arm. The wand chooses the wizard. After that, you visit Madame Malkin's for robes, Flourish and Blots for spellbooks, and Elop's Owl Emporium. Do you get a pet owl, a cat, or a toad? Maybe something rarer. Before you know it, your shopping is done, and reality sinks in. This is real. You're really going to Hogwarts. The day has arrived. You stand at King's Cross Station, staring at the brick wall between platforms 9 and 10. The wizard who guided you here assures you it's safe. Just walk straight through. You take a deep breath, step forward, and suddenly you're on platform 9 and 3/4. A scarlet steam engine waits before you, smoke billowing into the air. Around you, students in black robes say their goodbyes and board the train. You step inside and look for an empty seat. Maybe you sit with friendly first years who quickly become your best friends, or maybe you stumble into a compartment with troublemakers who drag you into mischief before school even starts. The trolley witch passes by. Chocolate frogs, Bertie Bott's every flavor beans, cauldron cakes. What do you pick? But before you can enjoy your sweets, the train slows down. Hogwarts is here. The castle looms ahead, glowing against the night sky. A stern-looking professor leads the first years into the Great Hall, where 4 long tables are filled with students, all staring at you. At the front of the room, an old battered hat sits on a stool. One by one, names are called. When it's your turn, you step forward and place the sorting hat on your head. A voice whispers in your ear, analyzing your traits, reading your mind. Where to put you? Do you value bravery, loyalty, ambition, intelligence? Maybe the hat lets you choose, or maybe it makes the choice for you. But the moment it shouts the name of your new house, the entire table erupts in cheers, welcoming you home. You take your seat and the feast begins. Platters of roast chicken, mashed potatoes, pumpkin pasties. You're now officially a Hogwarts student. Your first day is a whirlwind. Potions in the dungeons, where a strict professor watches your every move. Charms, where you learn to make feathers float. Transfiguration, where even the simplest spell seems impossible. Maybe you're a natural at defense against the dark arts. Or maybe you set your robes on fire in your first lesson. Either way, one thing is clear. This is nothing like your old school. And then there's the castle itself. Moving staircases, talking portraits, hidden passageways leading to places you probably shouldn't be. Hogwarts is full of secrets, and you plan to discover every single one. Hogwarts is magical, but it's also dangerous. The Forbidden Forest whispers at night, hiding creatures too terrifying to name. Maybe you get dared to step inside, just for a second. Maybe you see something you weren't supposed to. Then there's Quidditch, the fastest, most dangerous sport in the wizarding world. Do you make the team? Maybe you're a seeker, hunting the snitch at lightning speed, or a beater, smashing bludgers across the field. Or maybe you get caught sneaking into the restricted section of the library after dark. A shadow moves. Filch? A ghost? Something worse? Every year at Hogwarts has its challenges, and yours is no different. Maybe you and your friends uncover a hidden mystery. Maybe you get caught in a duel with a rival student. Maybe, just maybe, you stumble upon a secret so dangerous it could change everything. Will you make it to the end of the year? Will you win the House Cup? Or will you find yourself on the wrong side of a hex in the last week of term? One thing's for sure, your life will never be the same again. So now that you've seen what your Hogwarts journey could look like, what would you do? Would you sneak into the Forbidden Forest? Would you be top of your class or constantly in detention? And most importantly, which house do you think the Sorting Hat would place you in? Let me know in the comments. If you like the video and don't want to miss the next one, subscribe. I will be very grateful.